Imagine this, you're living paycheck to paycheck and your fridge decides to take a permanent vacation. And your only lifeline is a credit card. Credit cards come with high interest rates, minimum monthly payments, and a mountain of debt. Not exactly the emergency solution you were hoping for. In this video, we'll break down why credit cards are a terrible emergency plan and guide you to building a real safety net that won't leave you stressed out. Sure, swiping your plastic card might seem like a quick and easy solution in the face of an emergency, but trust me, the convenience comes at a steep cost. Let's dive deeper into why credit card emergencies are a recipe for financial disaster. The interest rates on credit cards are terrible. Credit cards come with sky-high annual percentage rates, APRs for short. Think of APRs as a penalty you pay for borrowing money. It's like compound interest, but it's working for the lender. These rates can range from 15% to a whopping 30% or more. That means every dollar you spend on that emergency repair starts accruing interest immediately after the typical 25-day grace period. So, a $2,000 refrigerator can easily balloon into much more larger debt burden over time. Think about compounding interest. Number 2, the minimum monthly payment maze. Credit card companies typically require a minimum monthly payment. While this might seem manageable at first, here's the catch. These minimum monthly payments often only cover the interest on your balance, not the actual principal amount. This creates a dangerous trap. You're constantly paying interest on your debt, but making very little headway towards the actual paying off the principal. It's like pushing a boulder uphill, exhausting and seamlessly never ending. The debt spiral. It's a one-way ticket to financial stress. Let's say you rely on your credit card to cover the cost of that new refrigerator. Now imagine your car decides to join the party with a flat tire or other repair. Suddenly, now you're juggling 2 emergencies and 2 credit card bills. This is how the debt spiral starts. One unexpected cost leads to another, and soon you're using credit cards to cover everything from groceries to medical bills. The stress of mounting debt can significantly impact your financial health and well-being, and it can take a toll on your credit score as well. Remember, credit cards are a tool for responsible spending, not a magic solution for an emergency. Using them for unexpected costs can lead to a cycle of debt that is increasingly difficult to escape. All right, we've painted a clear picture of why a credit card is not a good idea for an emergency. So how do we build a real safety net that won't leave you hanging out to dry? Here's a roadmap to get you started on creating your very own emergency fund. Step number 1, define your goal. The first step is to determine how much money you need to save for your emergency fund. A good rule of thumb is to aim for 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. This ensures you have a buffer to cover unexpected costs, whether it's a job loss, a medical emergency, or a major car repair. Here's a tip. Consider your individual circumstances. If you have a stable job and in good health, and you have good health insurance, you might feel comfortable with a smaller emergency fund. However, if you're self-employed or have many dependents, you may need a larger safety net. Tip number 2, automate your savings. Let's face it, we all get busy and savings for emergencies can easily be forgotten about. So that's why we need automation. It is your best friend. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month. Here's the beauty of it. You set it and forget it. The money gets transferred automatically and you don't even have to think about it. This ensures consistent savings and helps you reach your emergency fund goal faster. Tip number 3, track your spending. Knowing where your money is going is crucial for building a successful emergency fund. Track your expenses for every month to identify areas where you can cut back. Maybe it's those daily coffees, gas station trips, or unused memberships. Every dollar saved is a dollar you can add to your emergency fund. Tip number 4, explore alternate savings options. While a traditional savings account is a good starting point, there are other options that offer a balance between safety and the accessibility, and some potential for growth. These accounts typically offer higher interest rates than traditional savings accounts. While the rates won't blow you away, they can at least help your emergency fund keep pace with inflation to some degree. Check out the video link below for the 7 places to store your emergency fund. Locations I've listed from best to worst. Remember, the key for your emergency fund is security and accessibility. The interest rate should only be considered as a bonus, not the main focus. Building a real emergency fund takes time and discipline, but it's an investment in your financial security and peace of mind. By following these tips and exploring alternative savings strategies, you'll be on your way to weather any financial storm life throws your way. So ditch the credit card roulette and start building real emergency fund. It's your ticket to financial freedom and peace of mind. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment below with your emergency fund saving tips and hit that subscribe button for more financial hacks. Now go check out this video to see where you should store your emergency fund. A final tip, you should never invest your emergency fund into assets that fluctuate in value like stocks, mutual funds, or exchange traded funds.